Hello, hello, hello. How goes it? Everybody, just let me know that everything's working. I'm gonna hop over to YouTube just for a momento, just so that I can view my channel because I've got a new program that's running, and I just want to be sure. Look at that! There I am! Oh my God! Yay! Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the U Movement. Welcome to the Summer Solstice Oracle Read. Through the eye of the needle we go. I'm going to let people make their way here little bit by little bit, and hopefully they will join us while I am waiting. I already did, that's not what I want. Save that. I already did a teaser. I'm going to be honest with you. And I sent out a teaser on Facebook, as I like to do, and on TikTok. And that teaser card was highly meditated, which is far superior than being highly medicated. Yes, so our first card up is from the Inner Fucking Peace deck, which is highly meditated with the license to chill. So that is what we are doing this afternoon, peoples, in this heat wave. Not sure where you are. Let me know where you're watching from, and let me know if you're also experiencing a heat wave. It be hot here. Like hot. Like hot, hot. I like the hot. We've got some people in the house. Hello. Hello, Colleen. Yay. Hey. Great, good. I'm glad to hear you're here. And Jessica, hello. We've got some people coming in and showing up. That's fantastic. Let's see here. I was looking for something and I don't know where it went. Pages. Can I find what I'm looking for? No, I can't find it. I cannot find it. Of course I can't, because that would be just far too easy. Let's do recents. There it is. I can find that. Now, I'm going to just throw into the chat there my Buy Me a Cup of Tea, Please link for anyone that wants to support the channel. There, that's done. Now I can go back to this other thing, which I should be able to see the chat from this window, so I don't need to be in two windows. I can! Oh my God, everything's fucking functioning. What? What is happening? What is happening? It's actually working. I've had this program for a while now, a couple years, and I've never been able to get the chat to work in the OBS program. And then today it all went kaplutsky, and I was like, oh, I better figure this shit out. And then all of a sudden, boom, everything's fucking working. I like it. So let's go back to card number 1. Highly meditated. Look at that. Look, chilling out, feeling all the emotions, just letting them flow. Lots of emotions coming out, red emotions, some sad, some despondency, maybe some like green jealousy. Maybe that's a little bit of compassion for self, some authenticity bubbling to the surface, some grief. So we got all the stuff coming on out, just like spreading it, coming right out, flowing, and we're just going to sit in it. That's what we're going to do, sit in it. We're just going to chill out in it, is what we're going to do. So, yes, we're slowing down. We're slowing down. I'm going to pull another one from this deck because that was my teaser. And it's a fun deck. And let's see what else this deck has to say for us today. This is the Inner Fucking Peace. I would like that. I think we all would. And the only way we're going to do that is to sit in it. That's how we cultivate that, is we sit in it. Spirit, please, what other cards can you tell us is the energy that's coming in this solstice vibe? There it is. The power of serenity now. Serenity now. That's a little bit what you're going to get as you do some meditation. And I had one card that like jumped over, so I'm going to pull that one out too. And that one says, don't phone it in. Phone it in. That's interesting. Let's see what it says on the back sides of these. Okay, so for the Serenity Now, it says pencil it into your schedule. So on the schedule for this week, I want you to write down rest or do nothing or sit still. So if you actually schedule it, maybe you'll honor it and you'll give yourself a little bit of that rest time. Now it says here, show up and throw it down. Don't phone it in. I get it now. So what we are being asked to do is address what's happening in the moment, in person. You'll find a greater amount. So sit in it and go, I'm feeling some feelings. I want to be feeling some of those serenity kind of feelings. So I'm going to allow myself the time I need. So when I have the conversation I need to have, I am coming from a place of calm, cool, collected. I am not phoning. I am showing up and saying, hey, we need to talk. There's some things that I'd like to say. And this may be difficult for you. So maybe you need to sit down. Oh dear. Where's Mercury? What's happening with Mercury? Is Mercury going retrograde soon? I don't think it's going retrograde until July. Okay, that's okay. Now is the time to have those conversations. Now, before Mercury goes retrograde. Somebody find out when Mercury goes retrograde. It's July sometime, and we don't want to be having those hard conversations then, because that's when there's communication breakdown. So we want to do it now. We want to show up now. And we've got some luck on our sides. Look, we've got some koi fish. Koi fish are luck. So we got some koi fish coming in and saying, hey, I can make some peace in some of these situations if I show up for them in integrity and in authenticity. Look at all this blue, this blue. Whenever I see aqua, I see authenticity. So that's our starting place today. I like all of those cards. Good vibe. Now, next we're going to hop into the Shadow and Light Oracle and see what the shadow and the light side. And interestingly, while I was pulling this deck, Spirit said to me, keep the book out. I was like, okay, I'll do that. I'll just keep the book out. So whatever card pulls today, I'm going to check in with the book because there is a message for you in there, according to Spirit. All right, so here we go. Excellent. We've got Souls jumping into the chat saying, yes, please, I'd like a card. I will pull a card for you, darling. You're first on my list. And I'll write those names down so that I can keep track of them as the chat goes by for cards here. Because I will be pulling at the end and the chat may get more. So first we're going to go in and finish my decks. And, look at that, flying out. Relationship. Solitude. Ooh, scratchy. Scratchy. And I'm going to go back to the one we just had, which is don't phone it in, show up, and throw down. So there may be a conversation that's leading into a greater degree of solitude. I know I'm being moved into more solitude. Perhaps you are too. And it feels like, what more? No. But solitude is not the same as lonely. Solitude is, I value myself so fucking much. I'm not sticking around in this relationship that doesn't treat me as well as I deserve. Maybe you need to watch yesterday's video on codependency. Yes. I'm liking this card number 8. 20 number. Card number 8 and relationship solitude. Card number 4. Are you ready? Because this message is for you out there in the universe. Relationships and solitude work in symbiosis. Strive to keep a healthy balance at a level that works for you. It might not be the same for everyone. Some people require more alone time and some don't need as much. Have a think. Which type are you? Are you currently achieving your ideal balance between the two? I'm going to say no with that one, but that's okay. Dissatisfaction with either solitude or partnership may be caused by the lack of the other. Unhappiness in relationship may result not from enough solitude or not feeling good in your solitude. Feeling lonely. I'm so lonely. Who is that? That's like Elvis Presley. So now Elvis. Thanks. Lonely, 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 lonely. Is that Elvis? I think so. Anyways, that's a little bit before my time. On the other hand, it can be caused by unsatisfactory relationship. In romantic relationships, it can be hard to create a balance between these two. There can easily be too much of one of them and not enough of the other. Even if you might have balance in terms of the amount between the two, the quality also counts. Maybe you are getting a lot of alone time, but you don't value it as much because you find it hard to enjoy it. If this is the case, take a moment to think about how you can embrace your alone time more. Can you do something that will fill up your heart as much as being together with somebody else does? This card encourages you to take a closer look at both of your relationships and your solitude. Are you living in a bubble with your significant other, or are you starting to become a unit with no separate lives? Dun, dun, dun. We don't want enmeshment. That's not good. No, you're your own person. Do you feel like your partner is always too far away, never spending enough time with you, going on their own adventures? Or you might be that it's always looking outside of the relationship and finding your own happiness without including them. Thinking about if there is something you can do to make your relationship more meaningful together, if that's what you need to do right now, or if there's something you can do to make your solitude more rewarding so you have more to give your relationship. So there's an affirmation that we can take with this that says, I welcome my alone time as much as my relationships. So this is a real struggle for a lot of people. And I talked about this a lot in yesterday's video about codependency, about having to need to plug into somebody else, otherwise plugging into yourself and filling your own tank and feeling happy in your own company and what do I want to do today? I feel like going for a walk, and I'm going to just do that, and I'm going to just do it and enjoy it. I'm going to do some yoga. I'm going to meditate a little bit. I'm going to find the serenity in the solitude. Can you find that? Or is it like, I hate being alone. I need to pick up the phone and talk to people and scroll and be busy and this, that, and the other. Or can I actually allow myself to just be with myself and be like, hey, this is kind of cool. Nobody's I don't need to pick up after anybody. I don't need to, check in with anybody. I can do what I want, when I want. I'm going to get more into my own energy. And that way, when you are with people, you're like, yes, I'm thoroughly enjoying this time together. I'm really wanting to check in with that. So there's relationship versus solitude is our shadow and light card. Now, next up, let's hop into the Healing Spirits by Gordon Smith and see what the Healing Spirits Oracle has to say to us. I haven't seen anybody report whether they're in the heat or not. Are you guys all just having normal weather out there? It's just Ontario that's I got my air conditioning cranked. Spirit healers and helpers are with you. Card number 11. I like that. It's kind of This is a really weird card. If you look at it, you can kind of see like a face. There's like the nose, and it's like there's busyness, and I've got all this thoughts happening, and there's like all this swirling energy that's around, and it's, you know, this green color, so heart space, and it's like I need to sit in my heart space a little bit and give my brain a little bit compassion, give my mind a little bit of like, okay, hey guys, can you take some of this stress from me, please? Like, it's just too busy. It's way too busy up here is what's happening. I need some of this serenity is what I need. So reminder, check in with your spirit teams. Check in with your guides. A little bit of prayer, a little bit of meditation, a little bit of stillness to calm some of this. It's so busy. Busy, busy, busy. You know, there's no point in stilling the body if we cannot still the mind. And when I say still the mind, that doesn't mean you have to have absence of all thought. You know, that's a very Zen approach of, you know, I have no thoughts. It's more about just not attaching to any thoughts and going, oh, look at me. I'm thinking about laundry that needs to be done. Oh, look at me. I'm thinking about that situation that happened 3 years ago when so-and-so said that to me. So it's just like watching the clouds pass by and not grabbing hold of any one of these particular thoughts and like trying to like Rubik's Cube it. Remember the Rubik's Cube? And you'd sit there for hours trying to like figure out how it goes. No figuring anything out. Just, oh, there's a thought. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there, but no figuring it out. It's just observing. It's just holding yourself in a place of compassion. It's okay. Maybe, you know, feeling safe again. Maybe the mind is going a little bit like, what is happening? I don't know. It's all right, mind. You don't need to know everything. Our spirit team has it. God's got it under control. We're being guided. We're being protected. It's okay. It's above our pay grade. We don't need to figure it all out. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's what we need to do. Let's hop next into the Priestess of Light and see what the priestesses have to say.
Oh dear. I say, let's pour ourselves a cup of tea. Nice herbal tea. Sit around with the sisters.
That's what the sisters have to say. They say, sit down and have a cup of tea. There's a lot of sitting down that's going to be had this week. Whether you're in the heat or not, it's about cultivating more rest right now, okay? Because, like, think of it this way. We're in the solstice, and it's like it's like a compression. And now we're going back out again. So we've been compressed, letting go of everything that doesn't work and releasing and stepping into everything that's new. That's what this is like. Solstice energies. We've been compressed into it. So now we're like, oh my God, I need to sit a little bit and just sit on this tea. That was hard work. Hello. Healing with, I don't know how to pronounce that. Guisi, you are on a shamanic journey. That's why all of this stuff is happening to you. Did you know that? All of you out there are on a shamanic journey. Maybe that resonates with you. There is a purpose. There is a divine purpose for all of the fuckeries that are happening. If you're wondering about the fuckeries, I did a video 2 days ago about that because there are these initiations that happening when you are on a shamanic journey. Look at this. Purified priestess of light, fully illuminated with her steed, her white horse, also white, purified energy, power. So yes, there is meaning behind everything that's happening. And the meaning that's happening is these initiations, or as the card says, attunements. And so we go through these like periods of incredible strife where our mind goes, because our mind is getting like reconfigured. It's getting put back into the alignment of what's in your highest and greatest good. Only your egoic mind is like, but that's not what I thought was in my highest and greatest good. What, like, hello? Do I not get a say in any of this? And the shamanic journey is like, no, you don't. You don't get a say. You are along for the ride, not you are the ride, you control the ride, you drive the ride. None of those things. You are along for the ride. You are being carried, carried on this shamanic journey or vision quest. So when we start to like open ourselves to new levels of understanding through these horrible situations. So you have a healing crisis where everything goes wrong. Yeah, hi, been there, done that. And that's for your highest and greatest good, to teach you how to heal, to step into the role of being a healer. If you've had to heal it for yourself, you then have the capacity of understanding to heal it for others. So perhaps one of your calling on your shamanic journey is to be a wounded healer. Maybe your purpose is to step into the role of teacher, and you've gone through these horrific experiences, escaping from narcissistic abuse, and oh my God, and now you're like called into creating a YouTube channel and helping people escape from narcissistic abuse, and that is your purpose. Or then you went through this horrific situation where you lost everything and you were living out of bags on a friend's living room for a period of time, and you had to build yourself up from the bottom up. And then you have the capacity to open a business that is supporting women who have escaped from difficult situations, and you know all the ways to rebuild after the destruction. So you're stepping into the role of counselor. So a shamanic journey is fraught with attunements, initiations, crappy situations that make your head completely spin out. Some of those might have to do with the relationships that you've been in and stepping in your own personal power as you hermit through some of these changes and shifts. So be aware that your spirit team, your helpers, your guides are pushing you, directing you into where you need to go. She may think she's leading the horse, but really the horse is like, haha, you think you can overpower me? I don't think so. You better trust me to get you to where you want to get. You need to work in partnership with spirit. Okay, spirit, I am letting go of the false belief that I am actually controlling this and have reins. She doesn't even actually have reins on this horse. This horse is a complete wild horse. And so she's like, listen, horse, take me to my kingdom. And the horse goes, of course. Yeah, no problem. I'll get you there. But first we're going to take this detour. And first we're going to go over here because you need to learn some things. And then you're like, yes, horse. Thank you, horse. See, so if you are on a shamanic journey, it's all about surrendering, surrender, and surrender some more, surrendering that you are being led to where you need to go. Next up, let's hop into the Sacred Geometries Oracle. This one's a very large deck, so what is the geometry? Geometry always is right. Can't get it wrong. And there we go. Belief. Card number 11, which is a duplicate number. 1111. I'm digging that because all of us see our little 1111s. 1111, belief. Do you believe it's possible? Do you believe it's working out? It is working out. What is happening? I believe. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and our talents and our strong connection to source. Look at that. I believe there is a way. I believe that my spirit teams and guides are like guiding me to where I need to go. I believe I'm going to get there. I believe it will all start to work out. I believe. This can't have been for nothing. Why have you put me through this crazy, like, spiritual awakening and shamanic journey if it was for nothing? Because it's not for nothing. We got to believe. Just because we're not there yet, we're still mid-journey. Just because we're not there yet doesn't mean we won't get there, wherever there is, and be in purpose and be in alignment with what our soul's mission is, seeing things very, very clearly. I believe I can fly. Maybe not at this moment, but one day I will. I will fly. That is, and so will you. We will all fly together. Next up, we are going to hop into the dark mirror. Because, we need to face the dark shit. That's what warriors do. We don't just love and light.
Love and light. Love and light. High vibes only.
No. We bring the light into the dark. That is where the light needs to be, is into the dark. And what is the light illuminating today? Hiding your true self. Are you shying away from really stepping into your authenticness, your true self, your true beingness? Are you shrouded in the expectations of others? Are other people's opinions of you making you a little bit too nervous, too shy to show yourself, to speak your truth, to don't look at me, nobody's here, I'm not here? Or are you ready to rip it all off and say, you know what? This is who I am. This is what I have to say. I'm not going to phone it in because I'm not a coward. I'm going to show up and have a throwdown and say, you know what? The things I have to say, all these thoughts that I've been thinking about, this crazy journey that I've been on, it makes me believe there's more to me than meets the eye. And that just because I used to think myself small and needed to hide away doesn't mean that's actually the truth. I am going to stand in a greater degree of truth and rid myself of all of these, all of the masks, all the costumes, all of the everything that we use. And I love it because it's all red. She's shrouded in this red fabric, which, is root chakra to me. So that's tribal thinking. The root represents our tribe mind, the consciousness of the tribe, the consciousness of society as a whole. And society puts all kinds of nonsense onto us all the time, especially as women. You're not beautiful enough unless you wear these glasses. These glasses will make your eyes pop. You're not beautiful enough unless you have this crystal. This crystal you need to have. You need to have your lips puffy. You need to be quiet. You need to smile more. You need to shave your legs. You need to oh my God, if we added up all the things that we constantly think we need to do to be in approval of tribe mind, no wonder we want to hide away, because that's exhausting. It's also very expensive to spend all the money that you earn on a whole bunch of things that you don't actually need to be beautiful. You're beautiful just as you are in your natural state of being, regardless of what tribe mind or Vogue has to say about it. You are beautiful, you are intelligent, you are deserving, you are humorous, you are kind, you are loving, you are compassionate, you are empathetic, you have talents, you have skills, you can do it, you have power. All of this is what's being questioned. All of our beliefs that we once held about ourselves, where we made ourselves really small, and then we get all tangled up in the mind of thinking, I'm not good enough. They're not going to like me. They're going to reject me. They're going to make fun of me. They're going to turn on me. They're going to I'm going to be on my own. How am I going to survive? All of those types of things is all part of compressing ourselves and shrouding ourselves into tribe consciousness. Well, we are going through a conscious evolution. That is what is happening right now on the planet. You are awakening, which means your consciousness is moving away from tribe mind and moving in through relationship, through understanding self, through the heart chakra of having compassion for self and others, into authenticity, throat chakra consciousness. That's where we want to be. We want our consciousness to be in the higher levels of consciousness, connected to spirit, true high self. That's what we want. We want to be wearing a robe of white or purple. like, this is me, I'm flowing, I'm a goddess. Not a robe of, no, don't look at me. My tribe doesn't like me anymore. Have the belief you are lovable, you are kind, you are everything that you ever thought you should be. You actually already are. It's only the mind that's in this confused state. So yes, no more hiding your true self. When you start to believe that you are those things that I say you are, your life is going to change dramatically. I believe I am worth it. I did not so long ago, and I don't know if I did an upload. I might have done in my, I think I did, in the Meditations with B, a whole thing of affirmations of all the things that, yes, I'm near positive I did. I'll double check. In it was like, this is everything I deserve. I believe I deserve these things. Go listen to that. Or go listen to some other affirmations that remind you of how fucking awesome you actually are. It's hot in Oklahoma. Sharon Gray, I had facial damage, so I really struggle with being seen. I hide from the world. You know what, Sharon? I bet you're just absolutely gorgeous, exactly as you are, even if you have a scar or something damaged. You know, it's people's imperfections that make them beautiful, as far as I'm concerned. When people look perfect, they look like a robot. They don't. That's not beautiful. That's not aesthetically pleasing. People who have interesting characteristics are aesthetically pleasing to look at. And you're like, oh, wow, you're amazing. People of all cultures, shapes, sizes, all kinds of different things. Don't hide your beauty. I bet you that you have a lot of beauty to offer to this world. Please don't hide. We've got, it's hot here in Toronto. Yes, I'm not far from Toronto. I'm in Cambridge. There you go. Not so far at all. The angels, the wisdom of the angels is asking us to have a little bit more flexibility. Maybe it's to be a little bit more flexible with some of our hardcore beliefs, the things that we are choosing to believe that keep us locked away, and say, hey, wait a second, maybe I'm going to put some of these through the lens of flexibility and ask myself, is this really true? Is it really true? Let's see. Life is full of changes and surprises. Your guidance is to move with the current, for it is resisting the flow which creates problems. Ask your angels to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept the possibility that there are other ways, previously unseen doorways will be open to you. You will be moved easily through change. There is a solution to every problem. So look at all things with eyes of love and expectation. Then life force will flow freely through you. You will feel healthy and alive and can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you through change. I am free and flexible. I am free! I am free! Yes, we are free. That's what we want to be, is absolutely free. We want to be free of those limiting beliefs about self, free of what we're hiding ourselves under, free to let spirit guide us the way spirit wants us to, free of these incessant thoughts, free of perhaps some not so good relationship dynamics, free of the stuff that we repress so that we can speak up and say our truth in person and be like, yo, there's been something I need to tell you. I'm secretly in love with you. It's not a secret anymore, but that's the truth. Or there's something I need to tell you. I want a divorce. You know, whatever it is, just own it. Just own it. No longer hide from the truth. Let's express the truth radically. Radical truth, radical self-acceptance, radical self-love, radical self-compassion, radical authenticity. Let's just be radical. That's what I say. I say we should just be fucking radical. Okay, we've got one more coming up, and then I'll start pulling for people. So anyone else that wants a card pulled for them, put it in the chat now. So far on my list, I have for soul. So if somebody else would like one, please put it in the chat. We have card number 28 coming up. I missed 14 number people, but still we got 11, 11. 11, 11. I love this. We've got Butterfly. The soul. Look at her. Talk about free. You want to be her. We want to like get rid of the shroud and like be out going like, I got it going on. Look at me. I am like transforming into my most free and wonderful self, sitting in this field. It's funny though, because she's got herself like half there. I'm half free. I still have a little bit more to go before I can like, she's a little bit Les Miserables, not Les Miserables, no, the Phantom of the Opera. She's a little Phantom of the Opera happening of I can't fully show who I am, but I'm going to like show most of myself. So I am. I like this. She's looking straight ahead. She's got no reservations about anything. Maybe this is a little bit of protection because she's still kind of new to this vibe. When you step through the pathway and like remove the shrouds of what was used to hide behind, it can feel a little bit like new skin. You know, so this new way of being, think of it like a butterfly's wings. If you touch them, you know, that can cause damage. So she's a little bit like, I'm not going to completely like just get up in your grill yet. Okay. I need a little bit more. I'll say what I need to say, but I'm going to say it at least 4 feet away. So we're going to show up, but we're not going to get all like in somebody's face. Okay. So we're going to keep a little bit held back. A little bit of our vulnerability can be held back. A little bit. That's okay. It's hot everywhere, says Lori. I'm in New York and my AC is broke in my vehicle. Heading to SC tomorrow, praying for safe travels. Well, I will pray with you. Safe travels for you. Card, please, for Lori. Okay, so I've got Lori's name in this. And, Sharon was before you. So I'm just taking notes so I know who came when. And there we go. Yes, so Soul, Sharon, and Lori. So Soul. Soul's inner child would like to speak to you. So I am going to pull one from the Inner Child Oracle. I always go off of intuitive guidance to which deck I pull from. After I've organized my decks for my read, when it comes to pulling cards for individual people, I instinctively follow intuitive voice. So, Soul, we're going into the inner child realm to have a little chitty chat with our little girl and say, hey, sweetheart, would you like to talk to me? No. Oh, you're a little bit shy. She's a little bit nervous. She's a little bit scared to come out. That's okay. You take your time. You take your time to come out. I'm going to just sit here and shuffle these cards. And when you're ready to say something, I'll be here ready to listen. Oh, and look, she just bounced right out with a message. Practice freedom. So free is coming in a lot in today's reading. Card number 26, and we have this beautiful backdrop, this like very cosmic backdrop. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Maybe like I don't even know. A hawk, kind of hawkish. Bird coming in and says, release the weight of judgment. Okay, so if you are sitting in an energy that says, I should have done this differently, I shouldn't have done that differently, oh, I wish that this was different, I wish, you know, and so you're judging that past and judging that little inner child for how she's showed up in your life. You know, maybe she's showed up in your life like mine with codependency. So go watch yesterday's video on codependency, because like my little inner child was like, I need to plug into somebody because I'm so scared I won't survive without anybody else and he's going to take care of me. And we're going to be like, hey, it's okay. I'm not judging you for that. I'm not going to put you down for feeling insecure and for having like a rough go of it. You didn't have the people show up for you the way that you needed. So it's okay. I'm going to give you now what they didn't give you then. If they didn't listen to you, I'm going to listen to you now. If they didn't hug you, I'm going to hug you now. If they didn't let you fly free and do wild and crazy things, I'm going to let you do that now. I'm going to let you wear your pajamas to the store. Is it hurting anyone? No. You know, but when we were kids, you can't wear your costume to the store. People are going to laugh at you. Go get into something better dressed. You can't wear that. You can't do this. So if we had parents that were very judging and hypercritical, that minimized our free expression. Look at this, just colorful expression, artistic expression. Maybe you want to dye your hair purple. Fuck it. Do it. It's just hair. It's just hair. This is your opportunity now, right now. You're claiming it for you, for your little girl to be able to fly free and do whatever the hell she wants to do. As long as you're not breaking any laws and you're paying your taxes, really, you can do anything you fucking want. You can eat chocolate cake for dinner if you want to. Don't recommend it if you're struggling with diabetes, but you could get a sugar-free cake and eat that for dinner. Call that for dinner. Call your breakfast dinner. Go for a walk at midnight and jump in the puddles. There is no wrong, okay? So any criticism ceases to exist as of today. I believe I am free to express myself as ever I want. Who's going to stop me? Who's going to judge me? Fuck them all. That's what you say. You say, fuck them all. I'm going to do what the hell I want. I'm going to dye my hair with the rainbow color or wear spandex pants. Who cares? Do what you want. Do whatever you want. That's a nice card. And that goes for everybody. Just because I pulled it for Soul doesn't mean it's not applicable for everybody else. Sharon. Sharon, we're going into the Sacred Destinies Oracle for you. You have a destiny question. So you do. Let's see what comes out. If another card, Freedom, comes out, this will be like so awesome. Can you imagine? Free. Thank you, Lori. That is a hawk. Excellent. Somebody knows her birds. And she's free to... What popped out right away? Openness. Okay, that's good, but there was too many I'm going to take. There we go. Wonders. Okay. I'm just going back, checking the chat. So we got some amethyst piercing through some dense energy. So I'm wondering, Sharon, if we've got some healer in us, some wounded healer coming through that's piercing through some energies and doing some healing work and moving ourselves into a better direction. Amethyst is a very powerful healer's crystal to utilize. I have it all over the place. Here's my own very nice amethyst chunk that looks almost identical. Look at that. It almost fits to a T. So yes. Utilizing some amethyst will help you at the present moment in time. It's a master crystal. Piercing through the darkness. Do you do energy work? I would hazard to say that even if you're not trained in energy work, that you're probably transmuting energy on a regular basis, perhaps other people's as well as your own as around you as an empath. So clearing your own energetic field is highly recommended at this particular moment in time. I would suggest also working with Archangel Michael to offer some extra protection as you are transmuting through some of these darker energies. And it can be awe-inspiring as these wonders come up and are like, whoa, what is happening? What is happening? Okay, we have next in Lori had a card wanted, and I'm going into the angels, more angels today. The angels of Atlantis. Do you resonate with Atlantis, Lori? Maybe these angels are going to help you on your travels. It would be super awesome if Archangel Michael came in. What's coming out? Metatron. Metatron wisdom. So here's your card here. I like that the Sphinx is involved. So we're like the lineage of angelic knowledge has been passed down from the Atlantean times into the Egyptian times, like ancient times. So you've got a really old soul that's coming in with a divine mission to help bring in light codes to the grid. Metatron is the closest angel into God energy, God source energy. I love that there's a white bubble around this. So yes, as you go out on your adventures tomorrow, your long drive, visualize white light and ask Metatron to put white light bubble all around your vehicle so that you're in this, what's the word I'm looking for? Pilgrimage. You're in a sacred pilgrimage moving yourself tomorrow. And see it as such. See it as a time of like massive transition. I don't know what you're going for, if it's holiday or a holy day. But something is leading you there. There is wisdom within there. Now, wisdom is an interesting energy because it's crown chakra. It's connecting and combining and balancing the two energies that are feminine and masculine, the intuitive and the knowing. So listen to all intuitive hits. If you get a slow down, stop here, eat at this place, then slow down, stop there, eat at that place. Just go with the flow of it. Balancing the masculine mind, which says, this is my route, and the feminine mind that says, along that route, I'm going to allow myself the stops that I need as intuitively I'm drawn into them. And interestingly, I'm wearing Metatron's cube kind of on my shirt here. You can see, which is the combining, the balancing of the masculine and the feminine energies into one vehicle that is what's going to help transmute light. So that's a very, like, I'm seeing, this travel is being an important part of a pilgrimage. It's a sacred move. Whatever you're going down there for, it's you're being led there definitely by spirit. Let's go back. Okay, so we got Hawk, I believe. Woohoo! That's really hot for Canada, isn't it? Yes, it's incredibly hot right now. I'm free to go visit my grandbabies. Is that part of the trip? Is we're going to see grandbabies, maybe? And a bike rally. Ooh. Well, that sounds fun. Sharon, no, I don't. I'm not sure what the question was that I asked you, but okay. And Soul says, haha, I love that message. I sure the bird is a hawk. Oh, yeah, wonderful. Everybody's in agreement. It's the hawk. So the hawks are coming in. That's fantastic. Sacred pilgrimage, visiting loved ones, was supposed to travel with someone, but her RV burnt up. Well, if that's not a message of you're supposed to be in solitude, I don't know what is. Like, that's divine intervention. For some reason, that is like seriously divine intervention, and you just go, yeah, thanks. Okay. So unless somebody else has a card that they want pulled, speak now or forever hold your inner peace. Let me know. While I'm waiting to see on the chat, I'm going to remind you that in this heat that we are experiencing now, we are going to chill the fuck out and meditate as much as possible. Be in stillness, be in presence, be in the now. Bring ourselves into restful energies, because we need to cultivate a greater degree of serenity. The constantly doing, constantly thinking, constantly is not going to help us at this present moment in time, especially in relation to any conflicts that we may have with people. Don't phone it in. Don't waste time on your phone. Sit down, be in stillness, and when you're ready to communicate from a place of authenticity and clearly, because balancing the paradigms between solitude and relationship is definitely one of the main things coming up energetically right now. I will repeat, if you haven't already watched my video on codependency that I talked about yesterday, hop on into that so that you can like at least take a long hard look on if you have any codependent traits that may be at play. Maybe, not saying you do, I'm just saying maybe it's worth listening to. We got busy minds and we need to It's okay. We need to silence the minds and remind ourselves that our spirit teams are with us and guiding us. We are not alone. We are not leading the horse is leading us. This is our shamanic journey. So if we're experiencing lots of nasty and difficulties and fuckeries, go watch the video on fuckeries. Because we have to believe all of this is for our highest and greatest good, which is leading us into our more authentic self, our true selves, not our hidden selves, our true selves. So we need to learn to be a little bit more flexible with the black and white thinking of it's this or it's that, and believe, whoa, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. A nice release there. Yeah, we're clearing out stuff. That's nice. When we sneeze, and anything that's coming out of us, remember, those are releases too, energetically speaking. So, thank you. That's a clearing of third eye energy coming out so I can see better. I'll sneeze it up, no problem. Because I want to be a little bit more flexible. So I do. Our soul, it wants to be ensouled within us. Our ego doesn't like it, and ego has a little bit of a fight, but our soul is saying, you're in transformation, darling. It's okay. Everything is reminding me of Glenda the Good Witch. Everything is going to be okay, sweetheart. We want to let our inner child come out and practice a little bit of freedom. As we're, practicing being our more a true, authentic self. Wear the clothes that you always wanted to wear. I don't care that you're 50 and shouldn't wear a crop top. If you want to wear a crop top, wear a crop top. You know what? It's summer season. It's hot in hell. Do you know what kind of body looks good in a bikini? A bikini that's in a body that's in a bikini. That's for kind. Doesn't matter, okay? Let's let go of the AI version of and the all Instagrammed version of what we think beauty is. That's not what beauty is. Beauty is being natural and being yourself, and that's that. Because we're gonna break through with all these shadowy ideas about, I can't do it, it's never gonna work out, I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna die, it's gonna be horrible. No, we're just working our way through all that crappy stuff. And we need to keep ourselves protected. Keep ourselves protected in a nice, beautiful bubble of light, please. Shield, shield, shield. Shields at the ready. Captain, please put my shields up. Put an extra shield up. We want 2 shields. Hell, put 3 shields. 3 shields, Captain. Please, Captain, it's dark out there. Put the shields up. Right? That's what we want to do, is put the shields up. Steve Noble does some great shielding meditations. I love him. And Jessica would like a card, and okay. I'm pulling from you from the self-care deck, darling. That's where we're going for today. And this is the fattest deck in the world. It's a good thing on camera you can't see how many decks I have that are all over the place. It's such a mess now, but that's okay. That's okay. I believe I will clean it up. Okay. What is the card Jessica needs to hear most at this particular time? I need monster hands. Not these little elf hands. Okay, we're getting some reflection time. Time to reflect upon this one. So this is the last card of the day, and I'm sending you all my absolute love. If anybody wants to donate, at the beginning of the chat there was buy myself a tea I can put it in the chat again. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see here. I don't know how to do that. Do I have to go back over here? Apparently I have to go back over here. There we go. If anybody wants to donate a cup of tea to me, I don't drink coffee, that's why I say tea. It is greatly appreciated. Otherwise, if you're wanting to donate an Oracle deck, I greatly appreciate those as well. I really appreciate all donations because that's what feeds me. And if you want to book a private one-on-one with me, the way to do that is to reach out and say, hey, I'd like a half-hour oracle read, thank you. Or, hey, I'd like an hour intuitive counseling / oracle read, a little bit of cards, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, maybe even a little bit of Reiki healing. Let's just throw it in. I book by the hour. So, you know, you can book by a half hour, which is really all you need for an oracle read. Or if you're looking to do some like intuitive counseling and really deep dive into problems, then book by the hour. Or I have clients that book by the 2 and the 3 hours if you're doing deep, deep shadow work and you need somebody to hold space for you while you cry. I can do that too. Or scream, or shout, or swear. I can hold space for all of that. Jessica, self-care is so much more than a beauty regime or an external thing you do. It has to start within your heart to know what you need to navigate your life. A pedicure doesn't last, but meditating every day does. That quote is from Carrie Ann Moss, and that was our initial cart that we started with, was meditating. So it's meditate on what your heart needs in order to grow and be happy and be at peace. How can you implement those needs into your daily life? So heart-focused healing is what's coming up for you. So get yourself some nice aventurine or any green or pink crystals. This is the only green one I have here. Is a nice one to work with, placing that right in your heart space or your hands. You don't need fancy crystals. They're nice, but you know, you don't need them. Just placing your own hands. They've got healing centers in them right there. And practicing meditations that are heart-focused. So we've got meditation twice. So right now we really want to connect into the heart space and ground what our hearts are telling us. And just, I'm ready to listen. I don't need to solve anything. I don't need to fix anything. All I need to do is sit in it, allow it, and listen. Sit, allow, and listen. That is our read for our energy today. So rest up, people, and let yourself start to be seen, start to be heard. It's time now. You've had lots of deep, dark work. It's time now to just be you. Just be you. Just be you. A tender version of you as is coming to the forefront, and she'll develop strength over time. We're just new at this. We just hit the squeeze. Remember, we came through Solstice. Squeeze. Ah! Right? So we've just been reborn into whole new energy, and we're going to be a little bit slow. A little bit slow. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm sending everybody out there all of my love from my heart space to yours. And thank you, and thank you. Peace in.